It's interesting because going back to disclosure is a process, and all the work that you've done since 2017, you and your team. Am I wrong to have sensed a little bit of urgency in this as well?
There is a sense of urgency because people said, well, why now? Well, because it's not on our time scale, not on our timeline. It's not up to us. They're here, whether we want to acknowledge it or not. They're here. The question is why? What's the purpose?
There's got to be a reason why the powers that be in Washington, D.C. are starting to say we need to actually say the words out loud, and we need to get language in right now to get this taken care of. And I'm concerned, Ross, that at the end of the day, the only thing that would make a politician do that and act in that sort of enhanced way where they're in a hurry is that there's some bad news involved in this.
Look, I've got a pretty clear idea of what the government knows, and I can understand why they're moving to expedite. Yes, there is a constraint of time.
Right, yeah, and I'll say this much. That year has come up in a classified setting, in a skiff that I was in Washington, D.C. I was asked, John, what have you heard about 2027 and this phenomenon? They asked me what I thought about it, and I gave them my thoughts about it.
I'm not saying that this is real.
Right.
I'm not saying that this is a valid argument. All I'm saying is this is what I've been told by people, very intelligent people who believe this to be true. I don't know what to believe because I can't validate it.
But what's the timeline that these scientists have related to you?
I was told this was like last year. I was told between 5 and 7 years.
I don't think we're going to be in any shape in a decade to be doing very much of anything. So I'm not hopeful for the future direction that we're moving in.
And the future direction, climate-wise, AI-wise?
Climate-wise and geopolitical-wise. The whole thing, I think, is going to kind of come. I think things are going to be pretty difficult starting in a few years. And from what I've been told by sources.
What does that mean? It's going to be difficult?
I can't say specifically. I don't know that much yet, and I can't really say, but just that a lot of what we take for granted now in life, I don't think is going to be, we're not going to have it. A lot of things we have now that makes our lives as wonderful as they are. I'm just concerned. That's all.
Yeah.
So I don't think 10 years in the future. I only think 3 or 4 years into the future.
Mm-hmm. It's too uncertain past that point?
I would say so. Yeah.
The only thing I will say, and I think it's apparent to everybody here, that we certainly have been engaging with it a lot more in the last 80 years, and particularly in the last 20, would lead us to believe that perhaps something is going to happen. Some of the people I chat with who deal with this, mentioned that they feel like maybe something is going to be happening soon.